Rock and Roll Machine. Rock and Roll Machine is the second studio album by Canadian hard rock band Triumph, released in 1977. The album was released on RCA Records in the US in 1978 and again on MCA Records MC 1455 in 1985. The album resulted in the band's first hit single, a cover version of Joe Walsh's Rocky Mountain Way. Depending on the country of issue, the album may also be named Rock and Roll Machine or Rock and Roll Machine. The MCA issue is noteworthy in that the album was remastered by Bob Ludwig at his Masterdisk location, as opposed to the original RCA, which was mastered by Jack Adelman at RCA. Track listing. Side 1. Side 2. The album was originally released only in Canada, but when the band signed an international deal with RCA Records in 1977, the international edition of the album was resequenced to include some of the tracks from their self-titled Triumph 1976 album. The album was released for a second time in Canada, with a different cover than the original one or the international one, using the resequenced tracking from the international version. The RCA and MCA resequenced track listing is as follows. Side 1 Takes Time Emmett, Moore, Levine 348, Bringing It On Home Emmett, Levine 435, Rocky Mountain Way Walsh, Vitale, Passerly, Grace 4 Street Fighter Emmett, Moore 330, Street Fighter Reprise Emmett, Moore 2 Side 224 Hours a Day Emmett 17, Blinding Light Show / Moonchild Emmett, Brockway, Young 843. Rock and Roll Machine Moore 653. Personnel. Rick Emmett guitars, vocals. Gilmore drums, vocals. Michael Levine bass, keyboards. Laurie Dilgrand keyboards. Mike Dana keyboards. Phil David background vocals. Elaine Overholt background vocals. Gord Wasek background vocals. Kalina Phillips background vocals. Rosie Levine background vocals. Production. Michael Levine producer. Mike Jones engineer. George Semke remixing. Doug Neal assistant. Hugh Cooper assistant. John Golden digital mastering. Brett Zilahi digital remastering. Rina Zamek cover illustration. Gary Kremnitz photography. Lynn Waggett photography. Jim Murray photography. Alan Henry crew. Dave Dixon crew. Peter Woods crew. Release history. Charts. Album. Billboard United States. Singles.